Hello everybody, it's Alicia, and I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. It's Sunday, so it's time for a Let's Chat video where I just talk about whatever is on my mind. And I'm also pulling some stuff out of my Salem folder because I'm trying to put together a blog post. We'll see if this actually, what's in my head, actually can be like here on the grid. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. That's kind of the fun in blogging. Just seeing if you can have an idea and actually make it happen. The hair that I'm wearing is actually from Salem. It's from Oleander and no relation. And it is called Drusilla, and I love it. I think it's so cute. I love the little bat wings headband. Just adorable. Okay, so what are we going to chat about? Well, the first thing that I want to chat about is people coming by Bluebonnet. Now, we love people to stop by. It's, I would never tell you guys don't come to our home sim. But I would just ask that you remember that this is our home sim, and, you know, we live here. This is not an open tourist attraction or anything like that. Not that anybody is treating it that way. Please don't think that I'm rude. I'm trying not to be rude. But when you come by, and if you happen to meet the girls, I would just ask that you please treat them as their roleplay age. Birdie is 3 and Abby is 8. And yes, I am quite aware that they are real-life adults, you know. I'm not stupid. But do I hold that? I bet I hold that. Is that a... Oh my god, you guys. Look, it's a Nokia. You could totally beat a zombie over the head with that. Cute. Okay, but yeah, just remember that when the girls are here, especially when they're here on Bluebonnet, they are kids, and we try to keep them in their kid space as much as possible. So if you come by and you meet them, don't try to get them to go anywhere with you, because kidnapping. And I'm gonna put this sign in Birdie's room, actually. Yeah, you know, just treat them as their roleplay age. Now, if they are out and about and you happen to see them like at a store event or something like that, then of course they're not being their age so much. But especially here at the house, you know, and I don't know, I guess maybe don't IM them too much. I know that they've been getting IMs lately, and which is fine, but I don't know. We try to keep them in their kid space, and it's sometimes hard to do when people kind of insist on treating them like you would treat just a random person. So, I don't know. I don't want to be rude about it or anything, but, you know, just please keep that in mind, that when they are in Second Life, they are 3 and 8 years old. And that's what we try to keep them as. And don't kidnap my kids. Yeah, I don't know. Our roleplay for family life is really kind of 50-50. You know, I know about the girls' real lives and all of that sort of stuff, and they know about mine. But then, of course, we try to be, you know, I try to be their mom, and they are kids when they're here. Okay, so a lot of you have been IMing me lately just to talk and stuff like that, and I feel really bad that a lot of the time I don't get a chance to just sit and talk with you all. You know, like right now I'm recording, and sometimes I'm blogging, and sometimes I'm doing other things, and I get the feeling that it's not really me that you always want to talk to. I'm not saying that you don't want to talk to me, but just saying it's not, you know, I'm just here. But you just want to talk to somebody, you know, you want to ask questions and all that sort of thing, and I totally get it. I really do. And I was kind of thinking about reopening my in-world group. Not that it's ever been actually closed, but back in 2008, probably like 2008 to 2010 or 11, I had a group in World for my blog, and the group still exists and everything, but at one point Second Life group chat got really horrible, and so everything that, you know, kind of made the group just kind of fell apart because we weren't able to chat the way that we used to. And but I'm assuming the group chat is a little bit better because I get so much of it in other groups lately. So I was kind of thinking maybe I should reopen the group. Not that I expect it to be like the way that it was in its, you know, in its prime, but just to give people the opportunity to meet other people. That's so cool. You know, when my group was super active, we were totally a crew of people, and whenever my crew showed up to parties and stuff, it was a great time. We had so much fun together, and we talked about Second Life, and we talked about real life, and we went shopping a lot. And you know, if anybody had a question, there was almost always somebody right there to answer the question, and it was really cool. And I was thinking maybe I should reopen it and let people join again. Just so that, because I'm thinking that a lot of you have very common interests, you know, because you watch my blog, so obviously you're watching for something. And I kind of feel like a lot of you have very common interests, and it would be kind of fun to like put everybody together and see like who can become friends and things like that. I don't know. It's just something I'm kind of thinking about. Would you guys even be interested in joining just a purely social group? Like, not one where you're expected to get freebies or anything like that. Just one that you could just chat in whenever you wanted to. Let me know. I love scullies and butterflies. Cute. Well, we're just going to end this because this is the worst. Oh my god, why do you guys watch me? But anyway, yeah, so be sure you check out my last video. I'm sorry, you guys. I am so dumb. Anyway, check out my last video to find out how you can enter my giveaway. I will be picking a winner on October 5th. So, yay! Yeah, and let me know if you would want to be in a social group, and please treat my children like children, and never do a video when you have not eaten, because it just comes out like this. But that is it for me. Until next time, I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.